All right, One Piece distributor conspiracy, scandal, rumor. Let's talk about it. So I had some store message me on Instagram, and again, quick disclaimer: this video contains unverified claims. It's from a single store, and I don't have any real documentation that exists to confirm these. But again, it's presented for discussion, critical thinking, and just yeah, something to think about and form your own view. Okay, form your own opinions. So I wanted to build this like a story. Chapter 1. Once upon a time in a warehouse far, far away. So he said there was a prior scandal, a distributor with an exclusive regional license in Czech Republic, Hungary, Albania area that was backdooring product to itself, choosing which stores got supply, enriching insiders. He said that this happened in Pokemon and according to him in One Piece too. So the Reddit sources are here if you ever want to see Pokemon Balkan Alliance, our distributor. Yeah, so it looks like they were like flexing money. And so this happened at like a smaller big or a big scale basically. And yeah, here's other source if you want to look at it on your own time. So yeah. So yeah, confirmed true via the Reddit. Now, chapter 2. Buy this, get forced to buy that. So this is already proven. People already know this. Stores have already been talking about this. So he said retailers get an account manager, and to access hot cash cow products, like I guess the hot cash cow would be like OP13 because it's hot, possibly OP17. They're required to also buy a ratio of low margin ancillary junk decks toys alongside it, and they're forced to basically buy these other non-hot products like Hot Wheels and things, toys, My Little Pony TCGs, to just help it just makes the cost basis go up. So that is going on. Chapter 3, the rise and fall of an empire. So he said OP05 launched as the hottest product in the market and completely sold out, which I remember when OP05 came out, it was like 250, creeping up to 300 a box. And the distro held stock back, anticipating they could sell it later at a premium. So that makes sense. If you're a distro and you get like some hot product, like you don't want to give it for cheap, you know? Like some of these distros were getting boxes for like $50 to $80 each from Bandai. And he says that bet backfired. Money rotated into Pokemon, OP05 crashed, and he personally had his account manager offer him deep discounts on 300 to 500 leftover cases. Cases that off once fetched much more. So think about that. You're a distro with like 300, 500 OP05 cases, and what happens is Pokemon booms and One Piece is crashing. You're probably panicking. You're probably like, you don't want to have all this risk, all this dead product. So you're hitting up all your books like, yo, you guys want to buy all these OP05 cases at a discount? So yeah, the seller told me he was really confused about this. Like, why do you guys have all these cases, you know? Like, wasn't OP05 super hot? So that's when these sellers started noticing, why do all these distros have all this held back stock? Think about that. When OP05 was hot, you know, it was selling out a lot. Everyone was buying it. But years later, when Pokemon's hot, your distro's hitting you up like, you guys want to buy OP05? Like, guys, come on. So I kind of believe that it could be a conspiracy. It's just a rumor. Again, none of this is, this part on going forward is factually proven, but it's just a rumor. And if any store owners can attest to this or want to speak up, I think it would be, you know, good to just get the word out and spread the news, you know, because I don't think this is all natural supply and demand at this point, guys. Like, there's for sure some shady stuff going on everywhere where there's money involved. There's always cheating. There's always some shady things going on, and I don't know. I don't like it. I think it's ruining the hobby. They're trying to kill the hobby and just enrich themselves. In all honesty. Chapter 4, the comeback nobody saw coming. So he said OP9 and OP11 brought modest upward momentum back, and OP13 was the one that sent it over the edge. With prices going parabolic, he specifically noted OP13 was still findable at retail at launch, scalping aside, with legitimate third-party retail margins around 40 to 60%. So he said, like, I think the way he said it was people, like, around the release time, people, you could still buy cases for, like, 2,000, 2,200, like, in, like, the first, like, launch, but yeah, it just started going crazy, which he called high but not unreasonable. So again, not confirmed verbal store account owner. Chapter 5, the Great OP17 Disappearing Act, guys. So this is where it gets interesting. This is the actual allegation. He said established long-time big account holders, himself included, got zero OP17 allocation, despite normally being reliably supplied. He said he personally spoke to roughly 12 other big account holders that week who reported the same thing, zero OP17. So meanwhile, he said an unnamed UK retailer began offering unlimited OP17 cases at around $5,000, roughly 6x the $800 retail case price. So his theory is, again, just a theory, this is all for critical thinking, is the distributor is running an off-book account for select retailers at a steeper margin, diverting supply away from its own standard allocation system while telling legitimate accounts nothing is available. So he was explicit that this part is nearly impossible to prove without access to the distributor's internal accounts. So that's just pretty interesting, you know. So again, not confirmed and it's impossible to prove, but it just makes you really think, guys. So now this is where we just start thinking, like, I don't know. Do you guys have any stores that are getting less allocation, zero allocation? Like for real, like can you guys speak to people you know and ask them, are they getting any allocation? What happened? Did they get cut? Like what is going on? Can we get a like actual answer? It's just weird how the specific big people that seem to be, you know, really doing well in this hobby just are not really addressing it or, you know, helping us find an answer. It's like I just want transparency. I just want to know what's going on, you know? And yeah, it's crazy. And I've been seeing comments, people posting on Reddit that they're getting no allocation, they're getting zero allocation, and it's just crazy, you know? So I guess it's part of like the Bandai game system as well. Like you have to have players, but that can't be right because there are stores, people that get no players that are getting product, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, does this store really get players? Does this on like how does this online store get all this product, you know? How does this person get all this product? Is this person running a game store? Is this person running running like, you know, running tourneys? Like I don't see this person running tourneys. I don't see this online store running tourneys. So and it just seems distros have a little too much power. Like the fact they can approve or reject your application, you know, like, oh, you don't have enough players, like with your player count you get this many cases, like yeah, guys, I don't know. I guess I'm just speaking to a brick wall. No one's really gonna do anything, I guess, but I really just wanted to get this message out there and let you guys know, like, yeah, just be careful, you know. Maybe buying singles is the best thing to do. Definitely wait. Do not buy OP17 for 400 a box. It should drop down. Um, yeah, guys, it's getting ridiculous. Like, do you guys really think the world is pixies and fairies and oh this is normal, this is natural supply and demand, like nothing shady is going on in the back, you know? The world is all pixies and fairies and rainbows. Like come on, guys, where there's money there's cheating, there's shady things going on. And I just want the truth, you know? I just want transparency. Like yeah, that's all for this video, just little story. Again, none of this factually proven, take it how you will. I just think like this information you should know, possibly you should know this theory, whether it's a conspiracy, scandal, rumor. I just thought it's a rumor you should possibly know and take into account when purchasing sealed or cases or anything of that nature. So that's all for this video. Let me know any theories or information you have. um yeah, just reach out to me if you have any information. If you're a store and you watch this video, guys, like I'll be your sword, you know? I'll be the one that speaks for you if you're too scared to speak up and put your business on the line. So that's all for this video. Please like and subscribe if you like this type of content. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.